Hi, my name is Jessica Starling, and I'm the Director for the Civil Rights Division. Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, or DEI. We hear these words often and are accustomed to thinking about diversity and inclusion, but equity is a very important component of the DEI acronym that gets very little attention. Some people like to use equity interchangeably with equality, which is completely different. Equity is giving people what they need to survive and thrive, while equality is related to everyone being treated the same regardless of the situation or circumstance. So here's an example. We all need food to survive, but the age of a person will determine the type of food needed. For example, you wouldn't give a newborn a steak, and an adult would not get the proper nourishment needed on a milk-only diet. In this example, equality is represented as food and equity as the type of food. Equity is built around satisfying a need so people are valued, feel valued, and treated fairly. It is the equity component that causes people to be open to diversity and inclusion.
We're with Jeff Webb today, right-of-way agent of Region 4. And Jeff, the question is, what does diversity mean to you?
To me, diversity is the unbiased organizational assemblage of people based on true merit, which functions as an entity that has no regard for cultural beliefs or behaviors. It's a concept of love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you, your time, and your effort as a great TDOT right-of-way agent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm Sammy, and to me, diversity is about understanding, respecting, and appreciating the differences in others, whether that's in the workplace or in our daily lives. Equity means providing fairness to everyone so that we can encourage each other to feel empowered, regardless of our backgrounds. And to me, diversity, equity, and inclusion brings all of our differences and similarities together so we can learn and grow from each other.
Inclusion at TDOT to me is where everyone has an equal opportunity to contribute their work and ideas regardless of their color, race, and gender, or other differences.
Hello, my name is Rodney. I'm with TDOT Civil Rights Division. What does diversity mean to me? Diversity is the cornerstone between equity and inclusion, which are all essentials that support the best type of organizational structure in any industry. Diversity in any workforce means having employees and partners of different identities, backgrounds, and abilities. Having diversity at all levels of organizational structure produces varying ideas and perspectives, which increase innovation and promote productivity within and from a best performing organization. The more diverse an organization is, the more innovative and productive that organization is. Now on to equity. Equity is often misunderstood and is stated as a misnomer for equality. People often confuse equity and equality because they appear to mean the same thing. But equity and equality are different concepts that relate to fairness and justice. Most times, equality cannot be achieved without some form of equity. Think of the two concepts like this. Embracing equity means using necessary resources, tools, and means to achieve equality, not just in any outstanding organization, but in society as a whole. Stated differently, without equity, there is no true equality. Unfortunately, many people relegate the meaning and the concept of using equity to establish equality as being some form of reverse discrimination, when in fact using equity to establish equality seeks to eliminate all forms of discrimination and injustice. finally, what does inclusion mean to me? Even where there is diversity and equity exists in an organization, there still must be intentional efforts and executed actions to make people feel wanted and have a sense of belonging. Inclusion means that a diverse body of people who makes up an outstanding organization are valued, welcomed, respected, included, represented, and heard. And everyone actually feels valued, welcomed, respected, included, represented, and heard. And they feel fully belonging as an authentic member of the organizational team. For more information about how you can make a positive impact to make TDOT the greatest workplace environment worldwide, please contact TDOT Diversity Roundtable Committee at tdot.diversityroundtable@tn.gov. Thank you.
What does diversity mean to you?
Diversity to me means the broad mix of people in not only the workplace but the world around us. If everybody in life was the same, that's going to be a very dull, boring life. But having the difference of opinions and attitudes and thought processes from everyone else is what makes this world and life exciting and interesting. We all need to have an openness to listen to others' thoughts and ideas, because of the fact if we don't consider their point of view, then we cannot expect them to listen to ours. We are not all going to have the same thoughts. We're not all going to have the same beliefs. But that diversity in the mix is what makes this world go round. That gives everybody a chance to see things from a different point of view.
What does equity mean to you?
To me, equity means that all people don't start out from the same starting point, and we need to address historical inequalities by ensuring that everyone has equal footing in the workplace.
What does inclusion mean to you?
What inclusion means to me is being inclusive to everyone, regardless of their racial identity, their gender identity, pronouns, or anything of the sort. Being able to be in one area despite all of our differences and backgrounds.
My name is Hal Tayeb. Diversity is important because a lot of us who don't look the same, who don't think the same, and come from very different backgrounds. But here at TDOT, we work on teams to reach a certain goal, and the ideas that we bring help because everybody has a different way that they see it, and this allows everybody in the workforce to have great advantages because they learn from everybody else and the ways they think.
Hello from Region 1 in East Tennessee. My name's Steve Borden, I'm the Region 1 Director, and the department's vision statement includes promoting the success of our employees. As part of that vision, I'm pleased to be a part of this year's Diversity Fair as we focus on One Tennessee. Each employee at TDOT contributes to our vision by fostering a culture of diversity and individual perspective and unique experience that achieves the goal of being the best DOT in the nation. One of the strengths that we have as a department that allows us to achieve our success is the diversity that each of our employees bring to the table as we carry out our mission each day. This year, you will see booths that are set up to highlight several different divisions at TDOT, including safety, human resource, pre-construction, and operation. It takes each of our divisions to create the One TDOT and One Tennessee.
My name is Juliana, and to me, diversity includes everyone. Diversity is a mutual respect and appreciation for one another and for those with different backgrounds. To me, equity is fairness for all, so everyone feels empowered and supported. And to me, inclusion is belonging and experiencing the feeling of community and connection.
Today we're with our ASA 2 in Region 4, Ms. Sue Veriste. We cannot live without her, and her opinion to me was valuable, so that's why I'm asking her. Sue, what does inclusion mean to you?
To me, inclusion means recognizing that all of us here at TDOT are on the same team. As we strive to reach our goals, we need to keep in mind to keep all team members included. It's being able to connect with everyone on a personal level, despite their differences of opinions, and knowing that there's true value in what everyone can bring to the table that might not be able to get to where we need to be without these differences of opinions and ideas. So inclusion to me means just that everyone should be included.
Thanks for your time today, Sue.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Errol, and I work in the TDOT Safety Office. We all know that DEI stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion, but DEI can have different meanings depending on the context. For me, especially in the workplace, it means that everyone is treated fairly, everyone's voice in the room is heard, and everyone can participate. We all have a story to tell, and DEI done intentionally allows each and every one of us to tell our story. Our differences aren't just the ones that can be seen and heard, they are also in our thoughts, beliefs, and values. Including everyone in the conversation and making sure the same opportunities are provided to everyone is the only way to gain the benefits that come from being truly diverse and inclusive. No two of us are exactly alike. We are all diverse. When we surround ourselves with diverse people from diverse backgrounds, that's when new ideas are generated and innovation happens. And that's when TDOT values and DEI are truly aligned.
Inclusion at TDOT to me means fostering an environment where everyone is comfortable with being who they are and sharing who they are with one another. It's about fostering an environment where we're willing to listen and learn from each other.
Hi, my name's Wes White. I'm with the Tennessee Department of Transportation Civil Rights Division Title VI program. And to me, diversity is variety. It's the presence of differences, visible and non-visible, and the multiple characteristics among everyone making up the group as a whole. These differences include culture, language, ethnicity, race, religion, and national origins. Harnessing these differences is what makes and creates a positive and productive environment where everyone is valued for their unique abilities. Respect and value of these differences and truly learning and knowing a diverse range of people enables us all to reach our overall fullest potential.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI, is the concept of promoting fairness through providing services, policies, and practices within our organization to build an environment that recognizes achievements and attracts top talent in our industry. The best way that I can describe diversity is regarding staffing a team. I look at diversity in the perspective of a group of individuals of varying age, gender, and race working as a team. Having a diverse workforce acknowledges the value and uniqueness as individuals and helps leverage the strengths of team members. This approach allows us to connect and actively participate in achieving a common goal while giving an opportunity to individuals to grow and learn from each other's backgrounds, experiences, and viewpoints. Equity is about supporting our employees and ensuring that everyone is provided with the resources and support needed for them to succeed. Equity is when employees are rewarded by incentives through merit, pay, and promotions, which allows for the right people to earn the right positions. This in return creates a diverse culture of achievement.
Hi, I'm Michael Young with the Small Business Development Program, a part of the Civil Rights Division here at headquarters. And I chose to answer what does diversity mean to me. And what inclusion means to me, and I chose those because I think they go hand in hand with each other. To me, diversity means including everybody, and whether that be in the workplace or in everyday life, regardless of skin color, gender, beliefs. And to me, I think I try to surround myself with as much diverse content as I can, whether that be movies, music, dining, anything that I can separate from just my regular life. I think if you're not embracing diversity, you're holding yourself back from some great experiences, and as well as inclusion. And I think inclusion means to me is embracing the diversity and including everybody in your thoughts, and whether that's on your team, at work, you know, not leaving someone out just because of their thoughts or beliefs. Having so many different opinions, especially at work on a team, can help your project move forward and just make your team work smoother. So I chose those two together because I think they just work hand in hand with each other, and that's what diversity and inclusion means to me.
Equity means to me that every member of a team has a different skill set, and these skill sets require different resources for the team to be better as a whole. So every member must feel like they have the resources to succeed in their team. Though the individual tasks may vary, the importance of each task is equal, and these imbalances must be rectified for the greater good of the team.
Hi, I'm David Neese. I'm the Director of the Small Business Development Program and Civil Rights, and I'm going to talk about diversity. Our program, it is one about diversity because we have minority and female contractors, and we place goals on contracts, try to place them, work with them all the way through. That's really important. It's also important outside of work to focus on diversity in people, you know, gender, color, religion, thought, and things like that. And I think surrounding yourself with as many different variables like that, you're going to have such a richer experience that way. If you're only surrounded people like yourself, you're never going to grow, because it's going to be, you're going to have people that think the same, act the same, you know, look the same. The more differences you have, I think it's the better off you're going to be, better off the world's going to be, because it's going to be more rich, it's going to be more reflective of how it should be. And you're going to have, you know, you're going to gain so many more experiences off people. I know that the more people that I'm around that are different than me, you know, the more questions you have, the more you feed off each other, the greater it is. You learn so much. I think it's great to do that. So, thank you.
What inclusion means to me here at TDOT is when a culture of differences are welcome, you feel valued, respected, included, represented, heard, have a sense of belonging, can be authentic, can contribute to the collective, and everyone has a voice. And remember, we are one TDOT, one team, one community. We are one.
Welcome to a TDOT Diversity Roundtable activity. Did you know that April is Diversity Month? Well, TDOT is kicking this month off by asking you, our TDOT family, what diversity means to you. To me, diversity is recognizing and appreciation of differences that make individuals unique. Diversity isn't always shown outwardly. It can be seen as differences in thoughts, values, and perceptions. But regardless of the many types of diversity that exist, having the freedom to share and accept each other as individuals is what truly matters. So, what does diversity mean to you?
Diversity means to me in TDOT, people of different backgrounds, ethnicities, religions, colors, races, coming together for one common goal.
Hey, I'm Michael Young, and embracing diversity to me means acknowledging and valuing the differences everyone experiences in life and promoting equality and respect for all individuals regardless of their background or identity. I'm a strong believer that diversity is integral to the workplace since diversity brings new perspectives, experiences, and ideas to the table, which leads to more creativity, innovation, and positive outcomes. That's why I'm proud to be part of the Civil Rights Division, as embracing diversity is at the forefront of our mission and values.
Hello, my name is Adam Castile. Diversity for me it's a lot of different things. It's a lot of different ideas, a lot of different thought processes, different opinions, and in order to get those opinions and thoughts, you've got to have a vast range of people from different backgrounds, different perspectives, different cultures, different experiences. Bringing all those different ideas together can lead to much better results.
Hi, my name is Melanie Smith, and inclusion to me means providing opportunities to people of different backgrounds, experiences, and skill sets. I think it goes hand in hand with collaboration and promoting differences in thought and bringing new ideas to the table. With a diverse team, we're able to embrace all perspectives and ensure that we provide a safe, reliable road system for all communities. We're in such an exciting time in Tennessee with so many projects that directly impact underserved communities and increase mobility throughout the state. Diversity increases our ability to make better, more informed decisions on our projects and programs and challenges us to come up with innovative solutions to help drive us closer to equity.
Hi, Tracy Netherton, Region 2. Diversity to me is differences. And I think having a lot of people from different backgrounds, different cultures, and brings a lot of different ideas to the table. And the more ideas and the more perspectives that we have, the more well-rounded our projects and ideas and everything is. So it's like, the spice for all of our TDOT recipes.
Hi, my name is Nermeen. Diversity, equity, and inclusion to me are terms used to describe policies and programs that promote the representation and participation of different groups of individuals. DE&I are important to us because they foster creativity, fresh perspective, and understanding. By implementing DE&I, people of different races, abilities, ages, genders, religion, sexual orientation, education, national origin, and other diverse backgrounds can be made more comfortable in the workplace. It's all about empowering people by respecting and appreciating what makes them different in all terms, but are sharing everything together. Successfully delivering diversity, equity, and inclusion in the workplace leads to a more extensive talent pool and increased employee engagement and satisfaction. I am originally from Egypt. In 2004, I began participating in the department's diversity initiatives, which made me feel like I'm from the same fabric of all the participants and feel self-confidence to be with a group that differs from me in all respects. When people feel included, they are better able to contribute to the group and their society without fear of being ostracized. By bringing their ideas forward, they are offering a particular perspective which stems from a completely different background. Thank you so much.
Diversity to me is different people of different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different genders, working together, even just being around each other. Learning to get along with people that don't look like you, that don't dress like you, and that don't sing like you, and being able to get along with them and be productive in whatever he or she might do.
Thanks for watching the Civil Rights Division What Diversity Means to Me video. Be on the lookout for more videos on diversity, equity, and inclusion in the future. We are one TDOT, one team, and one community. And as always, we invite you to participate in all of our events and activities.
Hi, my name is Estela Counts. I'm from Mexico. This is the dress that I'm having for today. It's from Chiapas. It's from the south of Mexico that is close to the border to Guatemala. And this is an authentic dress from Chiapas. And my daughter also has a dress as well. So this is a typical dress from Chiapas. And my husband has also the authentic dress for the dance, how they look in Chiapas. And for today, we have the corn street. Mexican street corn that we just put cotija cheese. We add also lime. And we add also the spicy, the tajin and Valentina.
Hey, you're more than welcome.
And also we have a special drink that is horchata. It's just with rice and cinnamon and coconut milk and sugar and ice. And it's just our pleasure to be here and just show a little bit from Mexico, because we have a different, dress for every state. We have different dress and different foods, but it's just a little bit that we just trying to share with you. And hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Hal. I'm from Kurdistan. And what we have here is dolma, which is either cabbage or grape leaves wrapped with rice and meat and ground beef seasoned. And here we have baklava, which is standard all over the Middle East, with walnuts, pistachios, and corn syrup, and pastry wrap. So it's pretty good stuff. And I'm from Kurdistan, which is part of 4 sections, 4 countries in the Middle East, with Iran, Syria, Iraq, and Turkey. Makes up an autonomous region, and we are the largest minority in the world without a country, a recognized country.
My name is Cynthia Thomas, and this is the Soul Food Table. And the Soul Food Table is back when they had slavery, that they could grow their own collard greens and sweet potatoes, and they got every once in a while, like they could make chicken and dressing, and they made gravy with their meal and flour. Take this off.
My name is Xiaoyang Jia. I'm representing China, and we're showing here with different type of teas and musical instruments. And we have a bubble tea, different type of traditional Chinese tea. And also right at the table here, you can see the different type of musical instruments. Here, thank you.
So my name is Tionenji Sitambuli. I'm from Zambia. And what I have here is basically some African wear that we usually wear, like maybe if you have like a wedding or a party. Most women like to wear this African fabric, which is made of wax. And I just wanted to present that side of Zambia because I appreciate the type of clothing and also authenticity of the fabric. And that's what exactly I was trying to represent.
Hi, I'm Vita Nguyen. I'm representing the country of Laos. And the theme of my table is kind of like a celebration. So typically in our culture, when there's a big event like a wedding or a new baby's born, there's always a blessing ceremony. And like kind of major components of the blessing ceremonies, you'll always see like a fruit display, a bunch of fruit, flowers, and money. Obviously, I'm not bringing a bunch of money to give away today, but I did bring some like tea cakes. So there's different flavors: sweet tea, coconut, vanilla, and banana. Yeah, so this is a typical display you might see at like a little ceremony. And I also brought kind of traditional sin. I guess you would spell it like S-I-N-H, but this is a skirt that somebody would wear to like say one of these ceremonies. So it's kind of, and then usually that's kind of a belt, but there's usually a coordinating piece of fabric we call pabiang that would also kind of come with the outfit, but I only brought the skirt. So, but yeah, this is kind of the vibe of a celebration in Lao culture. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm Penelope Mitchell and I'm from Venezuela. So on my table we have a sweet sour dip. It's made of red bell pepper and cream cheese, I'm sorry. And it's very popular in our party. And here on my left you will see part about my country.
My name is Saeed and I come from Egypt. We have a good Egyptian booth today to participate in the diversity fair.
And my name is Nermeen. I'm working with TDOT and I'm from Egypt. And I have some baklava and some personal stuff I bring from Egypt.
So Egypt has a long history, like tens of thousands of years. So it's not only pharaohs, even though Pharaoh's time was kind of one of the most advanced and the most unique. But spanning over the 10,000 years or tens of thousands of years, it went through multiple eras of history through Egypt. And we try to bring bits and pieces, but majority of it would be the Pharaoh's time.
Hi, I'm Melanie Smith, so I'm representing the Philippines today. I've brought different types of lumpia. Typically I make it with pork and shrimp, but I've also had a chicken option here as well. So lumpia is one of my favorite things to make. It's a good little snack and it is a labor of love. It's like a 2-day process, but I just had to do it for y'all today. So.
Good afternoon, I'm Shabir Bagani. I'm representing Uganda and India. Here at my table, I have our Ugandan flag here. I have some local Indian treats here. And so a little bit about me is my family roots are rooted in Ugandan heritage, which is known as the Pearl of Africa, and Indian heritage. So my great-grandfather was a civil engineer and he moved to Uganda to work on some projects there. So he built a life there and my grandfather was born and he met my grandmother, and fast forward, my dad was born, and then he came to America for school and met my mom, and I was born. So, so that's kind of like the short of the long of my family heritage and why I'm representing Uganda and India today.
Hello, so I'm Errol Christos, and today we're going to bring you Greece. I wanted to represent Greece because my father's from Athens, Greece, and he immigrated to the United States when he was 9 years old. Met my mother in Florida after he joined the Navy, and so I was born and raised in Florida, but because of his parents, my grandparents, we always had Greek food on Sunday after church, and so I wanted to bring a little of that here today. I got some Greek chicken, marinated overnight, very good, and Greek pasta salad with a little feta, calamari olives, tomatoes, cucumbers, that Greek vinaigrette dressing. Got to top it off with some extra feta cheese, and of course the pita bread too. One of the cool things about my story is I've only ran one marathon in my life, and so I said if I'm going to run one, I want to run the original one. So I ran the original course in Athens, Greece, as you can see here. What they do is they bus you to one side of the island, drop you off where the Battle of Marathon was, and then you got to run all the way to the other side of the island. But the finish line is actually in the original Olympic Stadium from 1896, so it's pretty cool to come through there and finish in that original Olympic Stadium. So I retired from marathon racing shortly after that.